Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is December 7th, and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video on the US dollar. This is a US dollar daily chart, and in last week's video I showed you this rising wedge pattern for the dollar's outlook. It is a negative pattern, and early in the week the dollar did fall below it, confirming it to the downside. It fell considerably, mostly on trade deal issues. Trump came out early in the week and stated that he may just wait until after the 2020 election. I think it's all just talk, really, is what it is. We won't know what's going on with the trade deal until there's actually something written, something concrete that's signed. We may get a phase one deal before the 15th. The 15th is when new tariffs, or the tariffs that they held back from before, will possibly get put in place. But we really do, again, it's all smoke and mirrors right now. We don't know what's going to happen until there is an actual deal, or even a tentative phase one deal, or whatever they call it. So if it's a full-on deal, that would be great for the dollar. If it's a phase one deal, that would be great for the dollar too. So we'll really just have to see what comes out of the news and what happens. Also on the economic calendar in the week ahead, well, as I said, the payroll report came out on Friday, and that was much better than expected, so that helped the dollar rise. As far as for the week ahead, let me go ahead and show you that technical analysis, and then I'll show you the things that you want to pay attention to in the news. So in the technical analysis, I'm showing a falling wedge pattern, so I do expect the price of the dollar to move higher next week. Maybe it just might move higher early in the week. Let me see here. We do have core CPI coming out, and later in the week we have retail sales. So that could be a negative on the dollar if it comes out negative. If it's positive, it'll help the dollar. Also next week we have this is the Fed calendar, the FOMC meeting calendar, and they meet on December 10th and 11th, and which is next Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So I don't think they're going to raise rates. Clearly not raise rates. They're doing another round of QE. They would look like fools if they raised rates. But I don't think they're going to do anything to rates. With the jobs numbers that just came out, I think it gives them good ammunition as far as if people say, why didn't you drop rates further? And they'd be like, did you see the jobs report? So I think the jobs report will help them say that we're just going to continue to leave rates where they're at and just watch economic indicators. That will help the dollar rise early next week. And I guess that's it. The retail sales is something you want to pay attention to on Friday, as well as the 15th will hang over the markets next week as far as if a trade deal happens or not. So that's it for this week's review and outlook for the US dollar. This is a positive pattern for the dollar. It is expected to rise. I don't expect it to rise above 98.50 because of still the liquidity restraints in the market, but I do expect the Fed to come out and state that they're not going to raise rates and they're just going to watch economic indicators. So that's it for this week's review and outlook. I thank you for your time. Take care and God bless.